You recognize your old seat, don't you?
Who was that?
Kratos. I have not forgotten the debt I owe you.
What's going on? What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? Passing the good vibes from on high. It is your boy, DarkHorse Rye. And welcome back, if it wasn't obvious enough, to some more God of War Ragnarok. But we are here for a different reason today. Not the exact reason I would like to be here, but a great reason all of the same. We are here to get started with the esteemed Valhalla DLC. Now, I've been hearing a lot of great things about this DLC, and I really, just wanted to see if I could beat this DLC, considering the fact it is a DLC, so I figured it'd be shorter before the end of the year. And after some research between the AI for Google, some websites, and some Reddit posts, I've seen that it says it takes about 6 to 15 hours to beat. And just depending on if I keep my same schedule of videos and how long I record and editing down videos, I should be able to finish this DLC by the end of the year. Mainly just because of the fact of, I don't really want to be stuck on God of War Ragnarok stuff for the beginning of 2025. Not to say that this isn't a good game. I love this game. But I just don't want to, of course, keep dragging God of War Ragnarok along when we have other games that I know I want to play and I know you guys probably want to see as well. So yeah, other than the one thing that shall not be named, which if you guys don't know about that whole situation and what's going on with that, why it hasn't been done yet, go check out the last video before this one, just explaining all that. But besides that, I don't want to be stuck on this game for too much longer, especially going into 2025 with it being the end of the year, y'all. But like I said, I love this game nonetheless. But yeah, I want to go ahead and get started with this DLC so we can go ahead and beat it. And I did see something about having the right build, but I didn't make any deep dive into that information because I don't want to get spoiled for that. So yeah, other than that, I'm just ready to play this DLC. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving. And you are safe. Come on now. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving and that you stayed safe for Black Friday and that you guys are just taking care of yourselves and getting ready for the holidays. That's what I was trying to say before the caffeine running through my system right now hit my brain. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this DLC, y'all. The following content is meant to be experienced after the completion of God of War Ragnarok and will contain spoilers. Do you wish to proceed? Yes, I would say that I have indeed completed God of War Ragnarok. Oh, hold up. Show me will, resolve, courage, prowess, mastery. Rewards? Valhalla is a combat-focused adventure that rewards overcoming challenge. You are encouraged to change difficulties during your experience to find an ideal level of enjoyment. Honestly, I'm not going to do Show Me Mastery because that's Give Me God of War. And I did really enjoy playing God of War Ragnarok on Give Me God of War. I'm not going to front. I really did enjoy playing it like that. So it was a little bit hard, but I loved playing it that way. And I've only really truly struggled with one thing that I couldn't get past at this point. And hopefully I'll rectify that before the end of the year or before the deadline, which again, check out the last video if you haven't seen it already.
You are certain you remember nothing of this place?
Oh, nothing that would help us. Tell me, brother, why exactly are we doing this?
The invitation.
I do not know.
Oh, that's comforting.
Said the invitation. That means...
Look, I know you expect more from the smartest man alive, but Odin always kept me in the dark about this place. Which is why I urged you to seek Freya's guidance. Repeatedly.
She does not seem eager to speak with me.
Well, quite the opposite, brother. But you tell yourself whatever you need to.
What's going on between him and Freya? So much she doesn't seem eager, but Mimir's saying she does seem eager. So what is it?
I see a shore ahead. Black sand.
Exactly as described in the invitation. We finally bloody made it.
I think there actually is a beach in real life with like black sand. I know it's one I think with pink sand, but I think there's one with black sand also. I gotta remember where. I'll probably put a photo of it up.
Something is happening.
Yo?
Back to basics then.
I was about to say his armor's gone? I was wondering where that armor came from anyways. Explore the Black Sun shore. I mean, there's nothing really
Well,
to
that
explore.
felt unsettling. Like we've plunged into a dream.
A refresher of controls and gameplay concepts can be found in the codex under lessons. Block. I know that's to attack. I think that button was that. Yep. Yep. Do I still got my spear? Yep. Yep. Yeah, yep. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. All I need to know is how to attack and how to block. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't need to do all that now. Okay, put the weapons up. Put them up, Kratos. Put them up! Okay, how do I put my weapon up? Is it... Okay, I don't actually really know how to put the weapon up. I'm gonna be honest with you. Either way, it's fine. But as long as I know how to attack and defend, I should be good. Wait a minute, do I still have my...
Anyone's here to
Okay.
welcome us.
That's fine, yeah. I just wanted to know if I had that ability.
Locked.
I don't suppose you'll take that as our cue to turn around and leave?
Of course not.
Reatha Sialfor, Sinum Hautum.
To be one's own master.
Master thyself.
A more poetic way of putting it, but yes.
Kratos knows a lot about that, doesn't he? To try and beat his own master. Dang. Explore
Something is
the world
wrong.
of Valhalla.
I feel weaker.
Valhalla may not appreciate our breaking in.
Maybe. Okay. Oh!
Shield open.
Right flank!
Oh, okay. So no shield. So we just gotta go based off of blocks now.
Right side!
Yep, that's it. That's it. Oh, yes, that worked perfectly. A lot
Do
better.
it, brother!
A lot better than I thought it
Not the
would.
sort of foes I expected to encounter here. Curious.
Open the weapon glyph.
Seems it's the way of this place to offer you a choice.
Drastically increases the power of the Rising Chaos skill. What's the Rising Chaos skill? Okay. Holding triangle to frost awaken the axe increases defense and stagger resistance. Glyphs provide combat bonuses for this attempt. Is this like a roguelike? Huh. This is an interesting concept. Weapon glyphs empower weapons and perk glyphs provide unique effects. Stats glyphs increase Kratos' attributes for this attempt. Each chest has a floating symbol that indicates the type of reward inside. Press L3 to view the symbol's overview. Interesting. I am probably not going to remember all this. And if you guys want to read all this, you can. You can pause it. I'm not going to read all this right now. I might read it later, but not right now.
At least you're not going in completely hobbled.
I might as well be. What is that at the bottom with my shield? Curse shielded. Curse inhabits the shield. Is unable to... Oh boy. Cursed Rage. Spartan Rage lies dormant and cannot be called upon at this time. Okay, so I have no shield and I have no rage. Interesting. Gonna be a problem for me. I'm not exactly the best at blocking. I think that's a runic. Oh crap! It can't block! I forgot about that. That fast. Ah! Okay, yep.
Oh dear. What happens now, I wonder?
Yeah. Honestly, pay attention to the runic attack cooldowns. They can often help turn a losing fight into a victory. Oh. Oh, Y'all are not slick. I heard that just now. That sounded like a continue from the original God of War game. What's up with that?
We're back outside.
You marched into Valhalla without even talking to us first?
Nice to see you too, milady.
It was a personal matter, and I would not take you from your duties.
You breached Valhalla. Consider it worth my time. This entrance is secret. Who told you of this place?
Nailed to our door 3 days ago.
Kratos of Sparta, you are hereby invited to a challenge. Face the past, face the future. Master Valhalla, master thyself. And then directions here, no signature.
Who else knows of this entrance?
Odin and us. It's likely a trap.
You're thinking of going back in.
Would you join me?
Oh, don't let me intrude on your personal matter. Besides, I can't. Unlike the two of you, I've never died.
Oh, yeah.
What happens if I return inside?
Well, that depends on you. Valhalla draws from the memories of those who enter. In there, you're an open book. Sure, you want to go back in.
Must master
How
myself.
did you even get past the gate?
I forced it open.
With his bare hands.
He forced it open.
There's an easier way if you insist on going back in. Come.
Sigrun, maybe later we could continue with that one conversation.
For once, Mimir. I think you've said enough.
Ah, right then.
Oh, man. So Mimir's not the only one with apparently leg troubles.
And the other matter we discussed? You're still thinking, I take it?
I am.
Is that what this is? Guess I'll let you think, then.
What did y'all talk about? That ain't normal for two people to be having lady troubles at I can't say that. I can't say that. Let me stop.
All right, Jen. Let's send you in properly prepared this time. First, Valhalla requires you to perform the ritual of selection.
Okay, so both of these. Okay, hold on. Let's see if the codex gives us any Everything left here, bringing I spent the remaining days of winter disposing of the remnants. For her obligations, I favor her company, but am glad to see her thriving after so many winters in exile, no longer a shadow of herself. Okay. By my side, it's hard to imagine that I have not known him my whole life. The time I wandered lost after Greece, I think about how Mimir could have guided me then. Had I known him, helped me see my past. Okay. So this is Kratos writing all this stuff. Interesting. And what's going on between him and Freya? Like, something's not right about that. Not something's not right, but something's off. Okay, so we pick a shield. Okay. Spartan Aspis. What is that? Guardian shield. What is the Spartan Aspis? A shield fit for only the most hardened war. Double tap to quickly shield tech. Oh wait, let me phrase that. A form of the Guardian shield with a much smaller parry window but stronger special counterattacks. I don't think I use counterattacks when it comes to the Spartan shield. Maybe I do. Wait, no, I do. I always use the but that smaller parry window. I do need to it says to master oneself. I'm not gonna lie, I do need to kind of work on my parries a little bit. You know what? No, I'm gonna do the Spartan. I'm gonna do the Spartan Aspis just because of the fact of I don't want to be stuck on one thing for so long. I'm gonna be honest with you. And then now it says choose a Spartan Rage. Now I know my thing is usually Wrath, so I'm gonna stick with Wrath.
Good. Now, let my sisters speak to you of Valhalla's rules and its values. Please, Kratos, speak with my sisters before you...
Oh, we have to speak to them first. I thought we were... She said let... Did she say let us, or was I just not listening?
What do you know of this place?
Valhalla seeks to foster wholeness and balance within those who enter. To fully master yourself, you can't rely on only your most familiar tactics.
Yeah.
Use the tactics appropriate to the situation.
Of course. But varying your approach will demonstrate to Valhalla the full mastery of your abilities. And Valhalla will reward such demonstrations. Be sure to come back and see me as you progress.
Yeah. Bingo. It says adaptability. Okay. So, I will say I did kind of realize that at first when they first started talking about, like, you know, when they first started talking about mastering thyself, and then I didn't have a shield or my rage attacks, and then after I got beaten because I was so used to just blocking, I was like, oh wait, this is one of those types of things. So it's like I'm used to blocking and not really to dodging. Okay, which I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not even gonna get started on that for right now. I'm gonna let that lie for right now. But anyway, my point is that I'm so used to blocking and like doing parries instead of dodging that my first instinct in that fight was to block, and that's what got me killed. So it's like this is gonna probably teach. This is gonna teach me a lot about combat. I see this right now.
What have you to say?
The challenge of Valhalla is not merely about overcoming obstacles. It's about the way you overcome them, how you demonstrate mastery of your own powers.
Yes.
We can guide you down a path, but Valhalla will be the judge of your progress. Return to me when you've met a goal, and we will observe the effects. Step up to the gate when you're ready to proceed, and we can
I am
begin.
ready.
Y'all need to stop. Valgrind, I'm assuming is what it says. Okay, so technically, the
Any
blocking.
cursed feeling this time?
No, all is well.
Thank you, shield maidens. All right, let's try this whole thing again.
So yeah, the blocking and the rage thing was a penalty for breaking in. Uh-oh. Yep. Hold up! Is that a Spartan symbol on my shield?
On your left.
Ooh. Now that was kind of cool. I made him bounce off that rock. Shield mastery. Defeat a lower realm encounter with the Dauntless Shield. Wait a minute. I already completed this? I already completed the Guardian Shield? Oh. Oh, so there's basically different... There's different things for different... spaces, I guess is a better way. Different equipment is a better way of saying it.
New attempt, new choices to make. A fresh start.
The first weapon glyph chooses influences. The first weapon glyph chosen influences the future glyphs offered this attempt. Choose wisely. Okay, so if we do drastically increases the power of Whirling Storm and Evasive Storm skills. Whirling Storm? Oh, I barely use that, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah. I barely use that right there. I barely use these attacks. Because that's a back and forward, that's the back and forward dodge. But I do use the Elemental Siphon. I do know that. I do know I use the Elemental Siphon, so I'm gonna get that. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna play with you. Let's go. I need my get back. Ooh, I got lucky right there. I'm not gonna front. There we go.
Mimir, what is at odds between you and Sigrun? Did you anger her?
I wouldn't say she's angry with me. Irritated, perhaps. Disappointed, certainly. But you needn't worry yourself, brother. I won't let it distract from whatever it is we're doing here.
It's not a distraction. I want to know. We're boys. Vlindar's... I said Vlindar. Vindar's... I said it wrong again. Vinsvarl's... Excuse me. Windstorm. Okay, so yeah, that's the thing I remember I acquired. That was like the last thing I acquired in... That was the last thing I acquired in... It was either that or Mountain Splitter is the last thing I acquired in my original playthrough. I'm gonna get this just because it has a lot of stun. Okay. Whoa. Asgard's Sanctuary. Where are we at right now? I mean...
So, this is no piece of Asgard at all. Just something spun from your memory of it. Fascinating.
Oh.
This part seems peaceful. We should have a look around.
Well, actually, this makes sense.
Brother, I must admit, Freya's idea does make quite a bit of sense to me. What better god of war could the realms ask for than the general who won Ragnarok, and won it trying to save lives? With you on board, our whole peacekeeping council could really do some good.
This position, this title. I have held it before. You know what happened. She knows what happened.
Of course we do. But why should who you used to be matter more than who you are now? Can't you see how far you've come?
However far I have come, I have done it running from that life, that title, that throne.
Aye.
Wait a minute, is that why? She asked him to be the god of war for this realm, and he said he didn't want to be? Is that what the problem is? Don't get me wrong, before some of y'all come for me in the comments, I do understand why, because I feel like I would be in a similar situation I feel like I would be in a similar mindset, excuse me, if I was in the same situation, because if you have been running, or been not running, but if you've been trying to escape a situation because of who you used to be, then you don't want to do anything that's going to potentially put you in that position again. So, like, of course, in Kratos' case, it's like he wanted to get away from being the god of war. And he succeeded, of course, but he's saying, essentially, that he doesn't want the same thing to happen again. Like, he doesn't want to chance it.
And no way to pry it open.
He just doesn't want a chance at being corrupted like he was before as the god of war. Having that sort of, not overly powerful situation, but you guys know what I mean. That mindset of not controlling himself, not having any self-control. That's what I mean. And I get that. Okay, yep, that's on me. Oh. I guess because, okay, a better way of saying it is like this. If somebody got clean of something, and the only reason why they got...
Left side, incoming fire!
The only way they got clean is by getting away from something. It wouldn't make sense, especially to that person, to put themselves in that position again. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't make sense to say, you know, oh, I'm a addict of something, like say gambling, for example. Just say, oh, I'm a gambling addict. It wouldn't make sense to put somebody back in a casino. You know what I'm saying? Like, your whole thing was you wanted to get away from gambling and all that because you don't trust yourself. And now you're gonna go work in a casino? That's like, okay. And even if you may be a trustworthy person to run that casino business, according to the people around you, you still wouldn't want to be corrupted if you were just in that position. You get what I'm saying? I know a lot of people probably do. And really, I'm not even gonna lie, at this point, I'm just yapping. I'm not even gonna front, I'm just yapping. The Hoplite Lunge and Phalanx Breaker skills apply more stun and have moderate luck chance to grant an unstoppable aura. Okay, but we don't have Hoplite Lunge or Phalanx Breaker. Oh wait, it's skills after it's sprint. Okay. Okay, so that actually makes more sense. Elemental Siphon imbued spears do increase melee damage, but the Siphon element now fades after a duration. I'm gonna do that because I feel like because I have that ability, you know. So I'm gonna do that.
I suppose this is about how you remember Jotunheim, eh?
Jotunheim Sanctuary.
I do agree with you about Freya's counsel. It is a noble idea. It should succeed on her merits.
How's that, brother?
Freya is known to the realms and native to them, respected by all. An experienced leader.
Experienced enough to know that a shared power is best for the people.
That she would share power proves she is worthy to wield it.
Even so, why make her wield it alone? Without Odin, the realms have a chance to forge a new peace. When conflicts do arise and can't be talked through, a god of war ensures those conflicts have rules and enforces them. They need might and judgment, and credibility across the realms. Who else would she pick, brother?
He does have a point there. Okay, I already see this right now. This is gonna be me yapping. this DLC is gonna be me yapping about these interactions. As far as I know for right now, if they continue to have conversations about this stuff, then it's gonna just be me yapping. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It probably is. But anyways, Mimir does have a point. You know, Kratos has been there. He's done all this stuff. He knows what it means to have that power and to mess up with it. So it's like, it would make sense for him to be the person who has had the most experience of it. You know what I'm saying?
Seems there's a way at hand to bargain with Valhalla directly.
Glyphs purchased at a tablet of Endeavor will be lost at the end of an attempt. Acquired runic glyphs can be upgraded for this attempt. Press square to regain your progress in Valhalla and exit to the main menu. Okay, so this is so if we're in the middle of an attempt. So let's just say, which forbid this, but let's just say I've been doing this for like 2 hours. I gotta go somewhere and I don't want to quit because all the stuff resets, right? Okay, well, with that being said, I can just suspend the game. That's actually pretty interesting. You know, this kind of reminds me of what's the game? What's the game called? Returnal. That's it. This is what this reminds me of. It reminds me of Returnal. Just the fact that it's like different attacks and whatnot. Not different attacks, but different runs and enemies and like roguelike stuff. Is it roguelike or roguelike? I can't remember. Either way, you guys know what I mean. Launching an enemy has a high luck chance to increase Kratos' strength and stagger resistance for a duration. Fleeting echoes. So we can purchase things with fleeting echoes. So we can get a minor rage boost or a minor health burst. Or we can get a new glyph that's gonna upgrade like our power and whatnot. So yeah, we can get survival. You know what? I'm not gonna mess around with survival for right now, just because of the fact of that may teach me to do a lot more when it comes to defense, like rolling out the way and whatnot. So I'm gonna do this right here. Oh man, I could have upgraded that, but you know what? It's good. It's all good. But yeah, this game's about mastery, so it's like for me, I gotta think about as I'm playing, like what is it I do the most, and then kind of make myself more all around instead of stuck in one place in terms of battling enemies. Oh no. Oh gosh, I ain't gonna front. I got scared just now because I thought that was a wolver, and I hate dealing with wolvers. Oh, he's got poison. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's the ability. That's an ability I know I remember seeing. Fleeting Echo. So these are the things we use to purchase. 200, yes.
And this must be how you remember Svartalfheim.
Freya knows I would not refuse to aid her when in need. I have done and will do my part to fight for peace, regardless of title, regardless of whether I sit in authority.
You know as well as I do there's power in words, oaths. The people need to know you're committed to them and to yourself. That you'll be there for them, and I know that you will. I understand you've got misgivings, man. You've put your past behind you. We all see it.
You do not know everything that I am.
That you were. You've told me of your past, and yes, much of it was horrible. But you've proven over and over again that you're not that man anymore.
Yeah, but maybe the thing is, maybe he hasn't forgiven himself for it, though. I mean, because even with thinking about it from a perspective, like thinking about it from perspective with Atreus, I'm talking about in the first game, he didn't want Atreus to know his past at all. And that probably was because he just, of course he was scared of how his son was going to look at him, but at the same time, it's like he just didn't, I don't really know how to word it. He didn't really forgive. I guess he hasn't really forgiven himself, you know, because think about if for anybody who's played, oh, that restores health. But for anybody who has played the original God of War games, like, you think about all the stuff Kratos has done. I mean, all of it. And tell me if you would be able to forgive yourself for half of that stuff. Like, man, his stuff was crazy. Hold up. Where we at? Because I know, speaking for me, I don't think I would have come nowhere near as close to forgiveness as Kratos may have. Oh yeah, that doggone parry window is down. Let's see. I wonder how close. I wonder how down we're talking when it comes to this parry window, because it looks like it's about split second at this point. Something's throwing something. Can't have that. Yup. Yup. Uh-huh. I knew I heard somebody throwing something. Matter of fact, you know what? 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. I wonder if this keeps any of my stats from the original base game, now that I think about it. Because a lot of the stuff I remember just from playing the original game. Mastery Seal. What is that? Touch the ascending sands. Well, this is the closest one, so I'll just go to this one. What the? Okay. Just this.
That is the path we seek. A way up and forward. Valhalla's inner reaches. I can feel it.
Oh, those ascending sands.
Valhalla madness. At least it's good to see you in action again. You're already more your cheery self than I've seen in moons. Without Atreus or a fight in front of you, I wonder after your well-being.
Combat can be clarifying.
So, how long has this been since then? That's his old throne.
What is this?
You recognize your old seat, don't you?
Who was that?
Kratos. I have not forgotten the debt I owe you.
What's going on?
Do you really think he understands this? This still feels reckless.
Here they are now.
That's odd. We're back outside, but we didn't, you know.
Sometimes you reach as far as you're ready to go. Valhalla's decision or yours? Does this mean you're done in there?
No. I will discover who invited me. I believe I am close.
You're sure it's worth dying for?
Oh, I think we're fairly accustomed to dying at this point.
Hey.
Don't be glib, Mimir. Valhalla restores you after honorable death in combat, but beyond that, it makes its own rules. And if you don't play by them... Kratos, the threat of death in there is real.
That is good to know.
If by good, you mean wildly disconcerting.
I do wish you luck. Truly.
Yeah, something's... Review Valhalla specific information in the codex under lessons. What does it mean by lessons? I mean, a lot of this stuff is kind of like stuff we already know in terms of like combat and whatnot. Extended. Okay, Valhalla's mystic gateways are one-way portals that lead you onward in your attempt. Use the ascending sands to progress deeper into Valhalla. Defeating Valhalla's chosen will prove your worth. So we have to well, of course we have to defeat bosses. That's not really too off the nose, if you know what I mean.
The resilient warrior dances with change, easily adjusting to its rhythm.
Start another attempt when ready. So I'm confused a little bit. What is this?
Let's see. Do these tasks, return here for rewards. Fair enough.
Visit the labor marker to accept new labors and redeem completed ones for rewards. The marker offers tasks that are repeatable and cycle at random, so make sure to visit often. So I guess that means... Okay, so I guess that means... This is basically just stuff... Oh, this is a whole thing. Jeez. Okay. So this is basically just... I guess the best way of saying it is just like side objectives, essentially. General's Deception. Use the spear skill. General's Deception. Okay. Interesting. Violent Maelstrom. Wait, Violent Maelstrom. Set L1 in triangle. Okay, so we got the Violent Maelstrom. Rising Wind. What is Violent Maelstrom? I don't think I remember that. There it is. Oh, yeah, I know that. I know that. I used to use that all the time. And what is this? Appearance Pedestal. Discover and unlock various armor and weapon attachments to customize Kratos' appearance. This is cosmetic only. It does not have any effect on gameplay. Oh, snap! Oh! So I can apply stuff. Ooh. Ooh. So I can apply. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give me a second, cause I'm about to find some drip real quick, y'all. I'm about to find me some drip real quick. All right, y'all. So this is what I'm looking. This is what I'm looking at right now. This is how I'm feeling right now in terms of the fit. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It's probably trash. I'm not even gonna front. It look all right to me for right now, but I know for some people it's go like, oh, this is kind of trash. And I don't care at this point. I'm finna like just enjoy myself. Upgraded the weapons too. Bro, we got to go into this.
Kratos versus Valhalla. One for the ages.
Tablet of Reflection now available.
It's never been easier to be better.
Upgrades unlocked here are permanent. Okay. So this is kind of like a... Okay, so this is that's what the mastery seals are for. Okay. That's interesting.
A durable improvement.
So how much do we upgrade with this? Divine Triumph. So I'm assuming that's when we go through Valhalla. That's when we defeat everything in here. And it says 3. So does that mean... So does that mean that we... Huh. So does that mean... I'm talking about in terms of the victor's triumph. Does that mean how many attempts we go through and beat this with? I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so cooldown. I'm going to start working on these. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade defense. So I got 74, so I can work on quite a few of these. Luck. Cooldown. And runic. You know what? Might as well just start off with everything. Yeah, might as well just start off with everything at this point. So I think I did luck, cooldown, runic, defense. I don't think I did defense. So I'm gonna do vitality. Oh, vitality is 15. Oh, well then pay attention to that. Oh well. It's alright. Yep, so we good. That's what we're gonna do for right now. But yeah, we're just gonna kick that off rip, so we just know how we're gonna move from there. Select the shimmering shield. Oh, selecting the shimmering shield grants additional rewards for the attempt. Okay. So again, that's a part of mastery. So that kind of is like a... That kind of is like a... To charge up your shield, blocking an attack depletes some charge. Shield punch right before an attack hits to absorb... Hits you... Wait. Shield punch right before an attack hits you to absorb it again and gain the charge. Okay. But anyway, as I was saying, doing this with a shield that's shimmering is kind of like even more incentive for mastery. Like you can learn how to play the game a little bit better, that sort of thing. Select the shimmering Spartan Rage grants additional rewards for the next attempt. Well, right now mine is Wrath, and I already use Wrath anyway, so that works out perfectly. Honestly, so I gotta remember I'm using this. Valhalla Homecoming started. Okay, so I gotta be careful. I gotta remember I don't have my regular shield. I have to remember that because I'm not used to using this shattering shield. Matter of fact, if I remember correctly, when I was playing this game and I first acquired it when we were in Vanaheim, if I remember correctly, I think I said I did not like using I think I said I did not like using the shattering shield, the shatter star shield. So yeah, I gotta be careful. Gotta remember. So I already did the Path of the Spear last time. I'm gonna go with the Path of the Blades this time. So wielding the blade, stun grabbing, enemy grants a gift of strength. Great, fantastic. Okay, so I guess we're gonna see if we can go through this one more attempt, like do one more attempt and then finish off with that. Even though it just feels like I'm getting started. I'm not even gonna front. And really, I'm not even sure if I have to show you guys all of this. It just feels better to show you this, you know? Just because it's kind of like, I feel like I'm showing you guys like what has transpired. But I guess if it feels like it's getting too repetitive, in terms of if I go down a lot and whatnot, I can just skip around and show you guys what abilities I'm getting. Hades Retribution. What's this? Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. I didn't see that during the story mode. Not story mode, but I didn't see that during the gameplay. Interesting. I'm gonna use this just because of the fact that it's new to me. Back here in Asgard. It's different.
Look, brother, the fog's lifted. Valhalla's becoming more open to you, perhaps. So much to see in the distance there. You can see how all the little realm spaces connect to the higher plane.
Wait a
And
second.
those statues are certainly imposing.
I recognize them. They are judges of
Churches.
the underworld.
Yes.
From my homeland.
Ah, well, you sound thrilled to see them again.
Souls they deemed righteous were granted entrance to the Elysium fields. Those deemed wicked were cast into Tartarus.
Ah, yes, where the souls of the damned were tortured. Why has your mind manifested them here, I wonder?
Yo. As soon as I saw them, I didn't really recognize them until I looked up because I thought they were something related to Asgard, but bruh, that's a memory from God of War 3 essentially. Dang, this thing takes me back, man. That takes me back. Blessing of Security, Defensive Runic. Ooh, we might need to save up for that. Well, we don't have too much for that stuff right now anyway, so I guess we'll just be going. Or like just keep moving around. Hold up, can we access the Ascending Sands now? What happens if I access the sands early? Mystery of the Sands. Defeating Valhalla's Chosen would unlock the Ascending Sands. Okay.
This is locked until we meet Valhalla's demand.
So, okay, I'm not gonna say I was afraid of that. I don't know why I was afraid of that. It was about to come out my mouth, but I was thinking that it would have been too easy for us to get to the Ascending Sand. So I'm actually kind of glad that it didn't just let us pass. So let me see if we can defeat this Valhalla's Chosen for this attempt. And what does it mean by Valhalla's Chosen? That's kind of ominous, don't you think? Does it mean like a specific boss, or does it mean different bosses? Oh no. Ayah, no! I saw you in the corner. Yep. Oh, he's still up. Oh crap. Move. Ah, okay. Yeah, come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Yeah, I figured y'all were gonna do that. Come here. There we go. I'd say I'm doing pretty well so far, but then again, this is literally just the start. Okay, so what's next?
Ah, Midgard in memoriam. Ah, I'm starting to see there's no fixed order to the realms we'll visit here. Brother, whose voice was that we heard when Valhalla sent us back from the throne?
You heard it also.
Aye. Said he owes you a debt, was it? Someone who might lend us a hand, perhaps?
Unlikely. He was a god of Greece, and we did not part on good terms.
And by that you mean... Yes, I see. No shortage of bitter old ghosts in these parts. These parts being your memory.
I like how Mimir thought that it was gonna be somebody good. He was like, oh, perhaps somebody that's gonna help us. And he was like, no. No, Mimir. It's not somebody that's here to help us. Oh, boy. Okay, so yeah, that. And then we can upgrade this as well. And it increases damage and burn. Oh!
Take it off, man! You've got this!
Who are you, big boy? Okay, yeah. He scares me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Behind you! Watch out!
Here we go. That's what I was trying to do. Come here.
Behind you!
Not gonna happen. I need you to go down because you're already low on health. Woo! Oh yeah. Where you at? No. Wait, did he come back because I had just defeated him? Because I remember that was a thing in the story where when you defeated someone, they came back, like, right back because of the magic on them. Wait, what did that say in terms of? Oh, it's a stats glyph. Okay. Blessing of honor, double strength, or strength, runic, and vitality. See, the thing with that is, I think my thing is I want to be well-rounded when it comes to, like, stuff like this. In terms of roguelikes, I feel like you need to be well-rounded.
Brother, that throne we saw, did you recognize it? Was it familiar?
It was mine. The throne I took from Ares. It is a throne of monsters.
Ah, the anxiety of power made manifest. A symbol you're no doubt meant to consider.
It is a symbol I reject.
That might not quite close the book on matters. A symbol can't be slain, destroyed, or ignored. The best measure is often to reclaim it, redefine it. Remind us it's not the throne, but the god who sits in it.
Again, that's the part of, like, the mastering oneself. Like he was saying, redefine it. Again, you know, that throne, with that throne, he sees himself essentially as like a monster because of all that came with it when he first acquired it. But now it's like he has to change. I guess the thing is he has to change his perception about it. Yeah, I'm restoring my health because I was like half health. I saw it. So, and I don't have enough to do that, so that doesn't really matter. Or that. So, yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next door. You came in at the wrong time, buddy.
Incoming! Above you!
You.
Another Drogar to the left!
Ah, okay, so you bold. Oh yeah, no, you getting dealt with first. Come here. Yeah, be upgrading that my health back again. Power of the Empress. Low luck chance on blade head. Oh, I think that's what I kept during the majority of the playthrough. Have a moderate luck chance to grant a blessing restoring more cooldown if fully charged. Huh. I think I'm gonna do that. I should have did the Empress one since I was so used to that, but what are you gonna do?
2 fights in a row now. Valhalla's demands are escalating.
Oh. Yeah, I gotta. Oh, jeez.
Wow, Chiller, you alright?
Oh no. Yep.
There on the left.
Yep. Nope.
Incoming, above you.
What?
I thought we had it that time.
Okay, so yeah, no, we're going right back through. We're gonna run it right back, cause I could have beaten that, but I thought I was gonna be able to do more damage with that shield attack, but I guess not.
So, we got to beat that one and still have strength enough to go further? Alright, we could do that.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I can beat it. So, I may just skip to the part where we get close to that.
Every setback is a catalyst for progress. Don't lose heart.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not losing heart. I'm going back. I'm getting to run my ones back with that chosen. Okay. So, before we go back into Valhalla, we've changed our shield to the Spartan Aspis because that's the shimmering one. We changed our rage to the Fury, and I think I upgraded my health, some rage, and my defense stat. Just to kind of keep a track for everyone who wants to know what I've actually done differently.
Where is Freya?
Away for the moment. As you know, she's attending to many things presently. Establishing a new governing body for the realms is no simple task. There are leaders to find and recruit, negotiations for sharing power. I'm sure she'd prefer to be here, but you'll have to make do with the three of us for now.
I'm sure we're in excellent hands.
And I'm sure that was Mimir's way of trying to smooth things over with Sigrun with whatever they talked about. Alright, I'll catch you guys back in when we get back to that boss, or I guess the next chosen if it changes. Oh wait, yeah, I will show you guys what path I'm taking if I don't take the same one. So yeah, just kind of keep that in mind for you guys. That way you guys, I want you guys to know what path I'm taking, what abilities I have. And maybe that doesn't matter, but well, to some of y'all, if y'all not gonna see how I got there, but it's just still a matter of, it's just still a matter of I just want you guys to know. So yeah. Oh yeah, no, doing that. Pride of the Frost. Wait a minute, was that the... It was. I think that's the last panel from the finale. Okay, I definitely don't remember that. Yeah, that was the first thing I had. But I definitely don't remember this one. This heavy attack. I wonder if this affects us. I may test that and show you guys that, because I don't remember seeing that ability before in the story mode, but again, that may be because I didn't explore enough. Icon glossary. Okay, so this is new. The symbols on the gateways indicate what lies ahead and can help inform choices. Press the menu. Press the menu and then press L3 to view the symbols overview. Travel mastery. Okay. Okay, so after reading the symbols glossary, it seems like the doors either lead to runic glyphs or mixed glyph, which I think I'm gonna go to the mixed glyph because I want to know what exactly that means. I guess it means in terms of attributes. Okay. Nature's scary. I'm not even gonna lie. Because I'm not even gonna front. Look here now. Oh wait, I forgot. I don't have wrath.
Incoming!
I'm so used to having wrath. I remember that's how you fight those. Very high luck chance to grant a health burst only. Yeah, we're doing that.
Why don't we talk about that image of you in the shrine we keep seeing? If Valhalla keeps pulling it out of your head, it must have some significance to you. Could it be that the idea of being loved and respected is a fair mite better than the alternative? Now hear me out, and it's not as though I'm the smartest man alive or anything, but don't you think joining Freya's council could put you in a position to walk that path? To earn that path?
That would be a poor reason to accept. Ambition is poison.
Yeah. Kind of right about that, because I feel like that would be the same thing essentially like Odin and Atreus, because of how Atreus wanted to he wanted to step into the path of him being called the champion. The same way kind of like how Odin wanted to seek his ambition for that knowledge, I guess you could say, of whatever was behind that tear. You know, that sort of thing. But maybe I'm just yapping. I know I was yapping earlier, but I think I can't talk. I guess I'm just yapping now too.
We could use some limited time assistance, couldn't we?
Limited time assist. What is he talking about, bro? Oh my gosh, of course I'm only one off. Of course I'm one off. Anyway. Let me do this. Yeah, because I forgot that I had you know, I might as well top myself off. Pause. Because I forgot that I did use my rage. This one seems like a... Oh, okay, yeah, that's interesting.
Getting back to that image of you on the shrine. I'll grant you ambition can be a poisonous motive, but your ambitions are only to help people, not for your own glory, right? Make the world a better, safer place. I think maybe that image of you is symbolic of your desire to walk a righteous path. Valhalla's little signpost.
You are sure accepting Freya's offer is the right thing for me? Or for the realms?
I think we're here to make sure about that, one way or the other.
Maybe. Oh, dang. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to survive. Might as well get that while I'm already here. Can't do nothing else. This right here. Set for the spear throws. Oh yeah, that one. Empowered range. Holding for several seconds increase buff. Oh yes. But this would improve my... Yeah. I'm gonna do that right there. Because this says for all of my ranged attacks. And I can get that back easily.
Do you yet wish to speak about Sigrun? She was eager to receive you mere days ago. What has changed?
Oh, don't pretend to be interested in my romantic life, brother.
I am interested, and you are evading the question. What happened?
Well, after you dropped me off at a longhouse the other night, Sigrun made a cloudberry and hazelnut pudding. Of course, I don't eat anymore, so slightly awkward, but a lovely thought.
And
Pretty much it, really.
there is more to this.
King Lion. Things don't just change like that for no reason. But we'll probably get to it as we progress further. Oh yeah, blessing of endurance.
What else happened that night between you and Sigrun?
Well, we stayed up much too late. I told her stories, she told me secrets. She put spirits to my lips, even though I can't get drunk. Then she invited me to watch her fall asleep.
And the next morning?
The next morning, we took a boat along the Lake of Nine. It was divine, brother. The lake was sun-dappled, the air was crisp and perfect. You could smell the thaw.
When did you misspeak?
You know me too well, brother. We were on the lake when I put my metaphorical foot in it.
Oh no, they're not gonna speak more on that? I wanna know! You know what? I've already got my health almost at full, so I'm gonna do that. Wait a minute.
What's your left?
Whoa! Okay. Oh, come on! Get it! That's one. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. Come here. This was so anticlimactic, but I don't care.
Impressive!
I got it done.
Valhalla chose an enemy to face me. I sense there are more challengers like it to find. That is how we earn our way forward.
Oh my goodness. So now we can go to the Ascending Sands at this point. Slayer's health burst. Moderate. Let chance to grant a health burst on any successful spear kill. Cyclone. I could use one of these. But is that going to help me out in the future? I mean, I already have a skill. I already have a skill for my spear, so I don't really need this. I need some skills for my other weapons. So I'm gonna go with this. Ah, yalla. Oh, okay. They said nothing about another boss. Exactly what I was talking about when I said. You know what? I'm gonna fight you seriously. I'm gonna get my licks off first, though. Nope. I knew it was gonna be a Bifrost attack. I think I only fought that character one time. Crap. You know what? Oh, yes. Nope. Yup. Oh, yes. Don't get cocky. Don't get cocky. Don't get cocky. Yeah. 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 Got them kneecaps. Fisk. I remember we fought him in Vanaheim, or at least one of his variations. Okay, so we need to defeat the Chosen, and then I guess the boss? I guess in this case? Dang, I went out of that with a fair amount of health. I don't think I took really any damage for that fight, now that I think about it. Immediately restores a fair amount of... Yeah, I'm gonna take that just in case. Because I think that's kind of crazy that we're still here after going through that. Oh, dang, what was that? I don't know. Oh, it's just a mastery seal. Cool. So, then we go through this door. So we're back here.
Congratulations, old friend. You really are going places in Valhalla.
Where's Mimir?
Is
What?
that really all you have to say to me? After all this time, can't muster up so much as hello for one of your most auspicious victims?
Hello, Helios. Where is Mimir?
How should I know? Why don't we go look for him?
Helios? Oh my gosh. I gotta cut it right here, man. I have to. Oh, why would y'all do this to me? I gotta hear this banter right now. And then we go to a different place also. I have to hear this banter before we get up out of here.
So, what's new with you, Kratos? Murdered any good pantheons lately? Devastated any populations with the cataclysmic consequences of your actions? Turned on any once trusted allies? You simply must bring me up to speed on your latest saga of blood-soaked vengeance.
I am that no longer.
You don't mean to say you've gone soft? Never believe it. Once a Spartan, always a Spartan. No, there's no fooling me, Kratos. You know what they say? You can't hide in the shadows from a sun god. At least, that's what they should say.
You know, I love this banter. I really do. Now, of all the faces that I thought they would show up, I don't think I thought it was Helios. Because I'm not even sure if that's the same voice actor. If it is, then his voice is just like matured, because I don't remember that being his voice in the... Actually, no. It actually does sound the same. I'm gonna have to look that up to see if it's the same voice actor. What is this? Okay, exactly. What is this? I'm not, no, because I feel like that's going to be some story stuff, and I don't want to do that just yet, man. Wow, but Helios. And now they're talking, he said one of his most auspicious victims. I'm not even going to lie. I'm going to educate myself and figure out what auspicious means. I've heard that term a lot of different times, but I don't think I've ever really thought about what the meaning of that is. So I'm going to look that up real quick. And I'm going to look dumb, but the thing
Getting
is,
a choice regarding your fate must be nice.
drop near crest, a crest resembling, not resembling, symbolizing a chosen path. It can be used to purchase greater rewards or combine with other crests to obtain divine triumph. What is divine triumph? I saw it for one of the things out there, but I don't think that I just knew exactly what it was. Yeah, I gotta suspend it right here, y'all. Suspending a game will save your progress in Valhalla and return you to the main menu. I do not want to do this, but I have to because I already know this thing is going to be over an hour long. And I don't really want to keep you guys here for too long when it comes to like just this. Because a lot of this is going to be a lot of me yapping. A lot of this is going to be a lot of them yapping. Because I believe, if I remember correctly, because I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I left for a little while in the middle of this. So I can't really remember all the details exactly. But I think I remember it saying that this DLC is very combat focused. So most of the yapping is probably going to come from me. Most of the yapping is probably going to come from the characters. You know, just talking about different things and whatnot. So with all that being said, I am probably just going to be talking a lot while they make their little comments. So with all that being said, we got enough time to talk. I'll say it later. We got enough time to talk, and so will they. So yeah, I don't want to hold you guys here for too long. And this probably will be like a short DLC in terms of like time. Like I said, I'm probably going to show you guys about like what build, like what abilities I'm using at the time. And like, you know, after I go down and have to restart runs, I'll probably show you guys that footage also. But other than that, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be showing, other than that, I don't really think I'm going to be showing a whole lot of stuff just because I feel like a lot of it, like I said, is just banter for the most part. So yeah, and there's no point in me showing you a lot of these rooms if it's just a lot of combat, which I know you guys have really seen before, unless I feel like it's a good clip of combat. You know, I don't really think there's gonna be a point in me showing that stuff to you. So yeah, other than that, that's gonna be the end of this episode, guys. We'll have to see what this banter between Helios and Kratos is gonna be like as we just, I guess, progress forward with Valhalla. So yeah, this should definitely be interesting now. Oh my gosh. But yeah, other than that, that's gonna be the end of this episode of, I guess, God of War Ragnarok Valhalla DLC Part 1. We'll call it, because we're not gonna call it Part 24 of God of War Ragnarok. This is a new thing. This is DLC. So Part 1 of the Valhalla DLC and whatnot is done at this point. And hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, and you already know what to do when it comes to you know, the usual stuff that people say when you enjoy the videos, you know, like, you know, the whole like, subscribe thing. I'm not really pushing for that. I'm really just like playing games on here just to have fun, just to de-stress and all that stuff and whatnot, like I've said before in like some of my other videos. But yeah, that is really gonna be it for this, y'all. I'm looking forward to the next episode. I'm gonna say that before we end this off. So on that note, let's just say it like this. You already know. You good people, stay blessed. Stay breezy. Continue to be cheesy with your goofball selves. Continue to take it easy. And I will see you beautiful people when we come back for some more of this Valhalla DLC of God of War Ragnarok. Take it easy. Love you guys. Bye, guys. Oh man, this Helios showing up was not on my bingo card for today. I will say it like that. Just wasn't. Okay, so here's the real ending of this video because I forgot to tell you guys what the definition of auspicious means, so that if you don't know what auspicious means, we can learn it together. And also about the voice actor for the Helios, because I said I wasn't sure if that was the same voice actor, even though it did sound like it in my head just now. Anyways, here's the definition of auspicious, and let me just say, Helios was not favored, okay? He probably was the most favored in terms of like the series of people who were demolished by Kratos. He probably was favored in that regard, but in terms of like whether he was favored by, because the part of the definition says favored by fate, he was not favored by fate that day, but he was like the most famous demolished person in that regard for God of War 3. So yeah, that's number one. And then the voice actor for Helios is indeed the same voice actor who did him in God of War 3. So I think that was very good, like, continuity for the developers re-enlisting the actor's name is Crispin Freeman, if I remember correctly, for this role. So yeah, and it's not favored by fate, favored by fortune, excuse me. So yeah, for the auspicious meaning. But yeah, just wanted to clarify that this is the real ending. Love you guys. Take it easy. Mwah. I'll see you for the next video.